Alright, so today we're working on a Toyota Tundra rear end. This one has a common issue with these where the diff cover that's welded on rusts out, and you can see it's leaking fluid. This guy tried to cover it up with JB Weld and some truck bed liner, and it didn't seal. So the proper way to do this is to cut this rear diff cover off, pull the spider out, pull everything out, pull the plantaries out, grind this off, and then clean everything because you get all the metal shards in there. But before we get to that stage, we're going to try coating it one more time. But this time I'm going to drain it completely out, and grind this all off, brake clean it so there's no grease. And I'm even going to heat the crack with the torch to try to sort of burn out the metal that's in the crack. Then we're going to put Pour 15 chassis saver on it, and then we'll put a rubberized coating on top of that since the Pour 15 is not UV stable. That's the project right now. Heat up that drain plug. Actually, I'm going to heat up the fill plug first, crack that loose to make sure that we can put fluid in it, and then heat up the drain plug and drain it out, and then start grinding on it. I'm not going to get too heavy with the grinder. I'm just going to take that stuff off so we don't go through the already thin rusted pan. Alright, so let's get started. Got one. Two. That was nice. Someone's been working on this, so the bolts come out easy. It's not typically the case. Trying to see how dirty it is. It's fresh. Someone changed it. Okay. Yeah, it's got some metal in there. Might be toast. Or ran without fluid. No, we'll give it a try. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if this will drain a little bit better. Yep. I'm gonna jack up the vehicle on this side a little bit so it drains out better. Okay. While that's draining, I'm gonna try hitting it with a wire wheel. See what that does. Working. Some brake clean on there. I'm gonna take off because it doesn't seal when it heats up. Try taking that off lightly. All right. Two screws in the bottom of this. Probably fill in pinholes. It's not looking too good. I'll do a little bit more and then we'll brake clean it real good. see one pinhole right there. See one pinhole right there. 2 screws. There's probably more, but can't see them. So I'll let that dry, and then we'll put the pour 15 on. I'm gonna tighten the bottom. Heat this up a little bit to try to burn any oil that's in the cracks out. I just found our leak. It's right on the bottom. See how that's wet? It's seeping through right there. I have it empty, but probably some sitting in there. Okay, we know we got those top 2. It's actually pretty dry now that I sort of burned all that out. We'll do a little more and then we're going to coat it. See the other pinhole on the bottom. 415 time. See if this will fix our issue. I am gonna get gloves because this stuff is nasty. It will not come off your hands. It works really well. Diff's too hot. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. Do another coat so it doesn't get seized in there. That's good. Get it in all these little pinholes. Alright, we're back here to put a second coat of pour 15 on the diff. Got my pour 15. Let's see if we can see any pinholes. See if that first coat did it. I kind of did a second coat, but it was a little tacky. Yeah, right there you can still see a pinhole. Hopefully that second coat harden it up. The screws are coated, but yeah, let's give it a try. That's good enough for now. We'll come back and probably put another coat on. So got 3 coats on this. Gonna do one more coat and then fill it up. It seems like it's holding. There was actually some drips of oil that have since hardened up, and then I'm gonna spray it with rubberized truck bed liner. So I'm gonna put some oil in, let it sit, do one more coat, and then tomorrow I'll spray it with rubberized truck bed oil and we'll see if it leaks. Back on the Tundra, let this sit for about a week. Looks like we do have some oil drips. I don't know, it's tough to tell because I was filling it and I did get some runs. I top it off and then undercoat it. Got like 4 coats on it, 3 or 4 coats, can't remember even. But yeah, let me get my truck bed liner, my oil, and we'll top it off. I'm just gonna keep going. Nope, yeah, we're actually full. Nice. That's tight. That's tight. Alright, that dried a little bit. Give it one more. about it. We got 4 coats of truck bed liner on it. I got it full of oil now. I'm gonna go take it for a test drive and see how it feels, and that'll be it. Hopefully it works. I'll update you guys if we have any future issues with this. So that's pretty much how to fix your rotting rear diff cover on these Tundras. If you don't do this, you pretty much gotta cut it off with the grinder, pull your whole gears out, and clean it all, and then weld a new cover on, which is quite expensive. So, alright, hopefully this works.